You know, one of my pet peeves is when low IQ people with so limited understanding of all things literally think that they are intellectually superior to others, and that is solely because the Dunning-Kruger effect hits them so hard that they can't even fathom they lack the basic intelligence and basic, cognitive power to even get a grasp at the most fundamental principles of the topic that they talk about. This time, that specific specimen here cannot comprehend that evolution sometimes has two different reasons for the same solution. In the human body, when we look at the functions, many of our body parts have several functions in one. And that's absolutely fantastic. And it's a beautiful, beautiful testament to the design of the human body. When we look at the hand, which is one of the most delicate and most intrinsically designed or evolutionized parts of nature, then we see that the hand fulfills two purposes to an extreme level, which is, as I've shown in another video, the source to it. But say what? Because I really want to push that one down a bit. Let's find that source again. So in the Journal of Experimental Biology, they cite new findings in a study. It's experimental biology. And Wilfred Molpoff, a paleoanthropologist of the University of Michigan, who was not involved in the study, says that a hand that does both grabbing and punching is very limited in the morphology. It's very easy to design a hand that can grab things very easily, that can grab very delicate things, that is very good at crafting, very good at manipulation, very good at grabbing. There's many, many different ways to design that, and we see that in nature. There's other apes, like chimpanzees, bonobos, that have also opposing thumbs, and because they do not use their hands for locomotion anymore, they can manipulate and grab things almost as well as a human, but they cannot form a fist. They cannot. It's also very easy to design a hand that is just for punching and not for grabbing. But it is very difficult, and it has very few possibilities to design a hand that can do both grabbing and punching. And it is absolutely not by chance, not by random. It is not an coincidence that the human hand is very effective at grabbing and at punching. It is 100% a very good reason to say that the human hand is specifically for punching. The difference in morphology and how the hand is shaped between a tool that is purely designed for grabbing and how the human hand actually looks shows us that we even made some compromises in our grabbing ability just to have a hand that can punch better. We see that in the research done by David Carrier, an evolutionary biologist at the University of Utah. So, guys, we're talking about a topic that is one of the key parts of my proficiency. And please, unless your IQ is at least like room level temperature or something, and your education level is at least like 3rd grade, where you learned some basic logic, basic reading comprehension, and where you've learned that sometimes other people know more about a specific topic than you do. Please, unless you've learned that specific basics of human interaction and of intellectual discourse, please just listen first, and please, for goodness grief, give it a 7-second Google before you embarrass yourself.